Creature obesity or fat is an increasing reason of carcinoma in the UK. Time cases inflicted by smoke are declining, on to a big research. Carcinoma study UK found more than rather than a tertiary of all cases of carcinoma were disposable, several 135,000. The Mercy as well found how excessive weight now inflicted 6.3% of all carcinoma cases, up of 5.5% in 2011. Time smoke as a reason had rejected. It told more than activity was necessary to gear the public health risk of adiposity. Carcinoma study UK found the nation in the big ratio of avoidable causes of carcinoma was Scotland in 41.5%, accompanied by Northern Ireland on 38%, Wales on 37.8%, and England on 37.3%. Through the UK, smoke remained by far the guideline reason of avoidable carcinoma, though it omitted of 19.4% in 2011 to 15.1%. A BMI of more than rather than 25 told obesity and a BMI of more than rather than 30 told confidential as fat, though down there are several exceptions. Jeanette Boak, of Carlisle, was undiagnosed in uterus carcinoma at 51, following she noted dots of bloodstream 4 persons year following her climacteric period. She had a complete hysterectomy, that effectively removed the carcinoma. It was for a next verify up how she was said creature fat had introduced to her hazard of receive carcinoma. At the period, she was almost 20 rock. I thick felt love I was accountable for my own collapse, Jeanette, 55, told. It jammed in my gut a beat, thought I could perhaps not include been in the stance had I graded my way of life of. Jeanette, a grandma, has with lose almost 7 rock following she cut downward on blood sugar, begun kitchen improve meals of crisp product composition and became more than busy. Carcinoma study UK found overexposure to UV emission inflicted on 13,600 cases of malignant melanoma leather carcinoma a year, or 3.8% of all carcinoma cases. Some avoidable causes of carcinoma turned on potable alcoholic and consuming too slight fiber, it told. Yet, common the analyze found the ratio of avoidable cases of carcinoma had fall, of 42.7% in 2011 to 37.7%. Carcinoma study UK told the figures showed smoke preventive strategies were work, but more than job was necessary to gear the increasing issue of adiposity. Professor Linda Bald, Carcinoma Study UK's preventive specialist, told, adiposity is an enormous public health risk law currently, and it will just get worse if anything is made. Same UK by the government must construct on the successes of smoke preventive to bring the quantity of way-related type of cancer. Prohibiting rubbish meal TV adverts up the 21 o'clock GMT divide is an essential portion of the inclusive attitude necessary. Professor Mel Greaves, a carcinoma biologist at the Institution of Carcinoma Study, in London, told the research was an endorsement of the concept how lot type of cancer were potential avoidable. But he told the concept how adiposity himself or consuming too slight fiber causes carcinoma was partly simplistic and yet necessary to be explored future. If adiposity could be avoiding, the effect on carcinoma rates is vague, but they would nearly surely decrease considerably, Professor Greaves told. Taking into account the now top rates of adiposity in youthful human beings, the represents, love smoke, a main public problem for the bounds of the care scene.